Excellence Training Manual. Call the Alternative Medicine Family Care Center, 778-8877.
Empowerment with Dr. Josefina Monasterio.
Welcome back to Empowerment with Dr. Josefina, and I'm Laura Guttridge. And now we'd like to take a few moments to thank some of our sponsors.
Please.
Yes, there's Sarah, Valerie, and Susan from Salon V for doing our fantastic hairstyles today.
Exactly, and Valerie is on vacation, so Sarah helped me today, so Sarah gave me this nice
She
look.
did a wonderful job on you.
Yes, thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, Susan. I love the updo she gave me today. She just did it so quickly. She just whipped it up, and I was out of there in 15 minutes.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's great.
And they're located on Ocean Drive, so I have to go by and see them.
That's right.
And we can't forget,
your Dynamite, Green Plus, take it every day, at least 3 times a day. How many times do you take it?
I take it twice a day.
That's good.
I hit heaping teaspoons. So
yes, that's
my
good.
husband mixes that in his protein shake.
Yes.
He just throws it right in there.
Exactly.
And it,
that's good.
It works
and they
out
have
well.
a protein drink, too.
Oh, okay.
They have a protein drink,
they
too.
have all kinds of.
Tell Bobby.
Okay, I certainly will. You hear that, Bobby? Then we can't forget Gina from Jasmine's Boutique for providing Josefina with some of her outfits and her fantastic jewelry. I love that choker.
Yes.
Is that like beads or jewels? A combination. That's. I love that. So colorful and nice.
Thank you.
And she's also located on Ocean Drive.
And today,
the holidays are over, and it's time to get back to the old grind of working.
to create a new you.
Yes, exactly.
Do you have plans for recreating yourself, reinventing yourself, redefining yourself, rejuvenating?
Of course I do.
Tell me.
Well, my New Year's resolution about 11 years ago was to drink one of these a day. And I have lived up to that, and this is the 11th year.
Wow.
It was as many years as, I know it was 11 years because when I got married, and I've been married 11 years. And everybody who knows me, they know about my, I carry this around like my baby or something.
So you stayed with it.
I have stayed with it.
You accomplished that resolution.
Yes. I think most people don't drink enough water, and if you force yourself to do one of those a day, and I have so many people, oh, that's not enough water. I'm like, well, most people don't even get half of that.
Exactly, yeah. So today we're talking about resolutions, because sometimes the resolutions become delusions.
They do. By February, March, we've kind of forgotten about them.
3 weeks from now. Oh, by the way, I went to the gym today. It was packed. You could not find one cardiovascular machine.
It won't be that way in March.
Exactly, because 3 weeks from now, I say, okay, 3 weeks from now, I'll see if I see these faces again.
The bridge was packed too last night. Everybody was walking the bridge.
And that is good. The thing is that you have to make a plan to stay with it.
That's the whole thing.
That's the whole thing. I mean, to find a way to motivate yourself, to find that self-directedness within you, so you don't have to just every January, you start with your resolutions and purpose, and then becomes delusions and the what is it, another word, whatever.
It goes away.
It goes away. Your motivation, your enthusiasm, your passion disappears.
But I think one of the main reasons it does that is because they have these like grandiose pie-in-the-sky ideas, and their resolution is not reasonable, and they can't do it. They can't keep up with it.
That's a very, very, very good point, because you should not be setting too many resolutions, because you should make small changes, like 1 or 2, no more than that. Like, one of the one is like either losing weight or stop smoking. So just do one at a time, because the change will come so overwhelming, and then you get discouraged, and you lose your motivation, because there's so many things that you have to deal with, and then you go back to the old behavior.
Right. 6 years ago, my mom had a New Year's resolution that she wanted my dad to stop smoking. I thought that was so sweet, because he did it for her, and it ended up being like a combined New Year's resolution, and he has not smoked since then.
That's very good.
So you have to have your heart in it too.
Absolutely.
You have to really, you can't just, like someone will ask you, oh, what are your New Year's resolutions? And then you just, think of something off the top of your head. You can't just do that. You have to really think about it, right?
Yeah, you have to take your time. You have to make a resolution that has meaning and power for you. You just cannot take it at the last minute at midnight and decide this is what I want to do. It takes some planning. It takes some thinking. So you make sure that what you want to accomplish for this year is real for you, it's possible for you, and that you are the type of person who can make that happen because you have what we call the self-discipline instead of procrastination on putting things off. So you discipline yourself, you make yourself.
Absolutely. And what is that? You said it was only like 30% of the resolutions ever
Achieved.
stick.
Yeah.
That's a terrible statistic.
And you know, you wonder why do I not stick to my resolution? Why do I give up so easily? And you know, one of the things that I said in the affirmation is about knowing yourself. It's about recognizing your power, your potential, recognizing that you can do the things that you set your mind to do. You know, as a man or a woman thinketh on his heart, so is he. Your whole life is based on your thinking. You have to make sure what it is that you're thinking every single minute. Because what happens is you have your wonderful resolutions, but then you start thinking negative. And that deletes the good information. That deletes the power to make the changes that you want to make in your life. And you know, we talk in the show about, you know, knowing yourself and about believing in yourself and about trusting yourself and about recognizing that you are not this little thing over here that doesn't have any power and discipline. You have to recognize your power. You have to recognize your potential. You have to believe in yourself. And you have to carry that on with you the whole year. Because the resolution is not for 1 week or 3 months. It's for the whole year. And you know why? It's your life.
You know, if we can live by one resolution every year, could you imagine if you lived to be 80 and you started these resolutions when you were in your, say, 20s? That's a big improvement in your life over a life's time. That's 60 improvements.
And you know, that's a good point too, because sometimes you think you have many, many, many years to live. You don't know. You live life like you have 2,000 years to go.
Right.
And you don't even know if you're going to be gone tomorrow or even today. So don't take anything for granted. You have to embrace it. You know, we always talk about embracing and living your life as it was your last day.
Well, you know, it's funny you would say that because we were walking into where we were going on New Year's Eve night, and I was saying, this is our time on earth to be alive. And this is our moment. Take advantage of our moment in time to live.
Exactly. There is nothing like the present moment, and being in the present moment, we have to say goodbye to Laura. Mwah!
Bye.
And we're going to take a break. I will be right back with a lesson. I'll be right back as a hot flash.
Empowerment with Dr. Josefina Monasterio.
Why settle for ordinary when you can drive extraordinary? The Jaguar S-Type, truly extraordinary. The Jaguar S-Type. Drive it for only $569 per month. See it at Continental Motor Cars, NASA Boulevard, Melbourne, your luxury car headquarters.